It's one thing to have enough power to form a damn glacier, but I can't even burn through a piece of it. The mist from it alone is intense.
Almost negative 82. Whatever it is at Ground Zero, no one could have survived in that.
They probably don't know about the other prototype suits Cross worked on for this situation. So feeling as if they're the only ones is kind of pointless, but we'll see where it leads. So, what are you guys going to do now?
We were contractually bound to Argonaut so long as the suits remain intact for a year, and with all that's occurred, we barely dented the halfway point.
Yeah, so don't be surprised that he'd want some compensation for all the damage caused by us as well.
No. He could have prevented this by simply weighing in the danger of something like the successor option. Just because the only human on your team took advantage of it doesn't mean that none of you were candidates for betrayal as well. There's definitely plenty here that needs to be looked at a lot closer.
I'll be damned if it's right now. I hope you understand that along with some sleepless nights, we just lost someone dear to us. This time for real.
Don't say that! There's still a chance. She didn't deserve to go like that. Not because of someone like him.
Should it be true, her sacrifice was noble, and a sign of true heroism. She will be remembered, even if just by us. I will admit, in my experience, many have talked of those that have inspired them to be who they are in a positive manner, though they are far from reach. Of all the ones I could have met, it had to be you. Thank you for your assistance, young man.
Assistance?
Just take it for what it is. Him saying thanking you in the same sentence was probably toxic enough for him.
Maria! There you are. You alright?
Yeah, I'll just need some time to alone to detox. All that bonus and stuff comes from being a psychic. Can toll on your emotions.
Good to know. Before we leave, I have something to ask you, Miss Renfield. It's about a heat signature that accelerated from a government vehicle that was destroyed about half an hour ago. Along with the pilot and co-pilot, there was another agent in there.
And you think I had something to do with the explosion?
No, she thinks you had something to do with killing us. But there's a problem with that theory.
Dolan?
Put me on speaker if I'm not already, will you?
Okay, go ahead.
Not only am I alive, I'm in debt to Miss Renfield for her shielding us from the blast with one of her own heat shields. We're all fine. Just a little banged up and waiting for the boys to retrieve us.
I hope it's a big bus. We got a few other kids that need to drop off somewhere too. Consider it my way of apologizing.
Acceptance pending.
Well, I guess you'll all be fine from here on out. Perhaps we'll save the day together again sometime.
I don't know about that. Good things I heard about that black hedgehog and that other friend of yours on that floating island. Working with Shannon might be bad for your blood pressure.
Be nice, dude. We all know that she has nothing but a teddy bear in disguise.
Okay, she's ready to go. Guess this means goodbye, or...
Definitely for now. Knowing the office, they'll want statements from all parties. But they should know by now you're not beaten for their crap, Sonic.
Yeah, right? By the way, like the new look. Being fully clothed suits you well.
Some have complained, but at least I know who the pervs are. You guys take care.
Yeah, you too. Hey, seriously? You know I like the wing seat.
I know, but it took a lot of damage from the firefight, residual energy bursts. It's lucky I can use it for water travel right now, so hop in or get left.
You've been hanging around Rouge too long.
Thanks for everything, man!
Good fighting with ya!
Best of luck to you both.
Goodbye! Bon voyage! Don't forget to ride!
Don't be a stranger! I know where you live. Kinda.
One way or another, I'll see you around!
In conclusion, the 5 CCU members finally agreed to answer a few questions regarding their involvement with Dedrick, Alex, and the process behind the sliders. We managed to extract much from their debriefings without exposing our exact agenda.
They even did a good job at not mentioning too much about Tails and Sonic's involvement, which could have been either out of collective pride or respecting some expression of this lack of trust towards any GUN agents, outside Rouge and Shadow, naturally. In the end, neither of them had mentioned anything that would help further connect Argonaut to our codename Mr. E. We have our reasons to continue suspicion, but for now our concerns lie with Zaroff and West Turner, currently encased in a powerful glacier of the latter's own design. We'll be keeping a close eye on it, in case either shows new signs of life. This is Agent Dalton Frey, signing off. And they say I'll be bored over here in the States.
It took some time, but they finally returned to debrief. I kept in play as usual, but I had to penalize them a little bit. Otherwise, they'd wonder why I'd be so lax in losing out on such technology. Speaking of which, are you satisfied with the results? I figured as much. It should be another week until we're ready to launch the entire program. By then, no one will be prepared for the awakening. I imagine so, but let's face facts. The millions lost from this diversion compared to the $1 trillion potential loss of anyone discovering what I've created is something I'm comfortable with. Oh, please. You think they were new? Some new features aside, the sliders were a relic of another time, when this company had other allegiances. Entertaining as it was, enhancing the genetic potential of any living thing is a dream best lived in the mind and fiction. What the true project will bring will be more successful than anything you've managed to do. If I can hang anything over your head, it'd be that. Don't worry. Should it go awry, and it won't, your name won't be involved. Look, we'll talk more later. I have other things to attend to. Alex and Alyssa? What about them? The what? How? I know nothing about that, but I'll look into it. We'll talk later. They're gone. Who took them? They couldn't have escaped. They couldn't have survived. They can't interfere with what they don't know. By the time anyone does, it'll be too late. I pray that you're wrong, Ivo.
Session complete. Currently uploading battle data from Agent Colibri. Total enemy repulse ability assessment 74%. Required amount 98 to 100%. Requesting further assessment of all parties until completion. Incoming message from Agent Colibri. Request to continue cover as Maria Seward accepted. Will continue to monitor all active agents and cross internally, and learn more about Varuna. Incoming message from Recovery Team. The bodies of Agents Westerna and Zaroff are still missing. Method of extraction inconclusive. Continuing investigation. Closing all programs. Do you wish to save progress? Compliance. Good night, Dr. Robotnik.